Hi, I'm Terry Kyle, co-founder of WPX.
I'm Georgi, co-founder of WPX.
And we have an announcement to make about a big resources upgrade at WPX across all hosting plans, where we're increasing the resources on disk space, RAM, bandwidth, and CPU. And the reason for that is because our websites generally are getting much heavier now. We're using a lot of page builders like Thrive Themes or Elementor or Divi, and this tends to make our websites quite a lot heavier, apart from things like Google Analytics, Facebook tracking pixels, possibly running ads from Google or Ezoic on there as well. So over time, our websites have gotten heavier, and because we're extremely focused on page loading speed here at WPX, we have decided to significantly increase those server resources to make all of it run a lot more smoothly. So Georgi, can you take us through some of these upgrades?
Sure. The first thing I would like to mention is that these upgrades are completely free. So we're not changing the plan's prices. So the first really big upgrade is the 50% upgrade of the disk space throughout all the plans, which will allow you to keep these big photos without reducing their size, to keep the really good high quality, to upload videos if you're having some sort of a video sharing website, or just to keep a lot more content or emails.
Right. So if you're a heavy email user, for example, it could be that over time your emails do accumulate and they use up your disk storage capacity in your hosting plan. We are actually one of very, very few managed WordPress hosts who still offer email, and a lot of our customers do use that for running their business. What about other resource upgrades, Georgi, like bandwidth?
Yeah, the bandwidth is the next big upgrade, which is going to be doubled. The increase is 100% now, which again should allow anybody with really heavy content or with a lot of visits or during times when you have a big promotion or anything, the bandwidth now will be so much that you shouldn't be scared of it at all. It will never stop, literally. So it's again very beneficial for everybody with a lot of traffic. The next upgrade should be even more beneficial to the backend experience, and if you're using page builders, which is the RAM upgrade. All RAM for all plans is increased by 128 megabytes per PHP process. This is maybe a little bit too technical, but what you should know and remember is that this will ensure really smooth backend performance.
We will leave a link below this video to a much more detailed technical article if you want to read about the exact resource changes. And what about CPU?
CPU is also increased, but in a different way. The main goal of WPX is to ensure really smooth user experience and really good backend performance now with these new upgrades.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a very fast website for your site visitors, but if the backend, the WordPress admin area and your page builder is very slow, this is really frustrating. And it could be that you have multiple people working on your site, different team working on it remotely, possibly at the same time. So these resource upgrades should well and truly cover that possibility if that's how you like to work. So these are great reasons why you should keep on being a WPX customer if you already are. Thank you, because we're always innovating and looking for additional ways to increase page loading speed and that back-end performance. More announcements on that quite soon. But if you're considering coming over to WPX, these are great reasons, especially if you're not happy with the speed and support of your current host.